The prophets found out and researched when Jesus Christ would come, so without your will moving, talking is very dangerous. Having no self is a very dangerous state. I learned when I was young that egg and ego has to be broken in order to be delicious. In the morning I ate egg. It's that egg and ego has to be broken. But what does the Bible say? It's talking about the old self and the new self. In English, old self and the new self. It's in Corinthians. Colossians chapter 2 verse 9 through 10. I'll read it to you. I'm sorry. It's actually chapter 3 verses 10 through 11. And have put on the new self which is being renewed in knowledge in the image of its creator. Here there's no Gentile or Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave or free, but Christ is all and is in all. Verse 9 is talking about the old self. Do not lie to each other, since you have been taken off your old self with its practices. In the English Bible, old self, old and new self. What is self? I found in the dictionary, it's oneself. Oneself is the self. It's not the self going away, but new self is being born. But the new self is formed, but you keep trying to kill it. If you keep pushing it in, what forms in the emptiness of the self, I don't know. So in that state, you do supernatural things. It's not one's own power. They even prophesy. I prophesied that my parents would get into a car accident, and it happened directly. Always asking them, did you have an accident? The next day, really not. 2 weeks later, it happened. See, good job, they would say sarcastically. But God miraculously protected them, so a crazy girl saw a red light as green and in full speed crashed into my parents' car. Can that happen? She kept on crying, later asking for things. What a strange person. So God had absolute control and power, so the car was badly destroyed. But my parents, without anywhere hurt, they returned home from a Torrance emergency back home. They showed the bracelet. It's not prophesying with my power. This is not what happens often. The state without oneself, prophesying, showing aggressive behavior. I broke some sturdy chairs in my home. Where that strength would come from, those who came to my house will know. In the second story, there is a table. Long time ago, the chair's legs were uneven because someone had broken two of the legs. That was me. So we put new chairs there. They all match now because someone gave it from a furniture store. You shouldn't break chairs, but